Welcome to another edition of Bible Time. This is going to be just a quick on-the-road text message. We're looking at Ezra chapters 3 and 4. You remember we saw that the people came back from their exile, their Babylonian captivity, and they're in Jerusalem, and it says that they all came together as one man, and they rebuilt the altar, and they started making sacrifices and worshiping the Lord. And it says that they did that in the 7th month, which means they could have done the Feast of Trumpets, Day of Atonement, and we know for sure that they did the Feast of Booths. And so the people are there, they're reestablishing their worship, and then they start to rebuild the temple. And they go 6 years in building the temple. They establish the foundation, and they have a great time of rejoicing when they finish the foundation. In fact, it says in verse 11 that they sang responsively, praising and giving thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever towards Israel. So they get off to this great start of rebuilding the temple, but then in chapter 4, some of the people of the land said, hey, how about if we join in with you? And they say, no, we have nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do with this. We're rebuilding this for the worship of our God, and we're doing it under the command of Cyrus, the king. And the people of the land then write an accusing letter to a new king, King Artaxerxes, and he sides with the accusers and shuts them down. And so they started off great. They expressed a great commitment when they faced opposition, but then they shut down. The people of the land intimidated them, scared them, brought fear upon them, and so they shut everything down. In fact, they shut it down for 10 years. And so the lesson for today is you need to stick to your commitments. If this is what God has said to do, and in this case, even the king had said for them to do it, they needed to stick to it and not be fearful and trust the Lord. And so that's a good word for you and me today. As we live in a world where there's a lot of opposition to what we're doing, we need to stay true to our commitments. And you'll see tomorrow, when we come back for more Bible time, you'll see what the end result of that commitment is. So see you tomorrow for more Bible time.